Alright, we here again. We live and direct. It's the Green Light, episode 2. We got a lot of controversial topics to talk about today. We got JR, my co-host, he's here. Got the FaceTime going. He's going to be here the whole show with us today. We got a lot of special guests. We got Champ in the building again. We got Big Rob in the building again.
Yeah.
We got Big Malcolm in the building again.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about some clothing. We're going to get into the NBA Finals. We're going to talk about pretty much everything. Welcome to the Green Light, where everything is a go.
Everything is go.
Everything's a go.
Everything's a go. All right, so kick off the show today. I want to introduce my first guest. This is Malcolm Gandy. This is my cousin. What's up, Big Mal? How you doing, baby?
What's up, brother?
Yo, Malcolm, what's up, man? Good
What's
for
up?
showing up, man.
What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Likewise, sir.
Yo, tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
First, I would like to thank God for giving me this opportunity to be surrounded by a group of young black entrepreneurs who are making their way to the top. Untouched Live. It is the truth up here in upstate New York, 518.
Yeah, man.
They are doing things that has never been done before. I can understand now why they call them untouched, because they're untouching things that has never been touched pretty much before. So I'm so honored, blessed to be on the show, you know, and I wish Jay was up here with us, because he done joined the club, the married club. So that's a plus.
Yeah, do it for me, man. Untouched.
But you know, just a little bit about me. You know, a longtime resident, Albany, New York. I grew up here. You know, in the education system, came through, you know, Albany Public City School systems. Went away to school, came back, got married, had some kids.
Okay.
You know, always stayed with church. That was just, you know, my thing or whatever. So,
that,
you know, preaching now and you know, from being in church, you know, you want to look fly.
Okay.
You know, wherever you go, you really want to look fly. So, you know, we started roughly about 10 years ago. Shout out to my man, Tony Tanksley, Tone Capone.
Okay.
You know, he came up with the idea of us selling suits. You know, so we started with selling suits out the back of a trunk. Okay. You know, out there hustling, grinding. You know, and so he pretty much said that.
Chip suits.
Yeah, he pretty
chip suits. How cheap?
He pretty much set the tone for me on how to handle business. He's a real grinder. Right now he's down there in ATL, so he's trying to get me to come down there to work my magic. I want to say roughly about 5 years ago, big huge shout out to my man Roger Harvey, Harvey's Custom Suits, and another shout out to my man Derek Robinson out of Dallas, Texas, Persona Custom Clothiers. These are the two gentlemen that pretty much gave me my place in custom clothiers. My man Roderick, man, this dude suits everybody. If they anybody famous, he suits them. Matter of fact, any Dallas Cowboys fans in the house?
We got some Cowboy fans in the house.
You know, he's done suits for Jerry Jones. My man, you know, Derek Persona. This guy is amazing. He's a wardrobe architect. If I'm ever lost and I can't put something together, I can always call him. And really pretty much, you know, I've been able to pick my own lane. I've now networked, and I got people in other countries now doing things for me. So it's like I got different suppliers out there that just make it happen. Now with a custom suit, we grab somewhere in the neighborhood anywhere from like 15 to 24 different measurements throughout the body. I just bought in, you know, a couple swatches, you know, here.
Let's see what you got, man.
To whereas like you know, you can pick your shirts out. You know, we'll give you a swatch book. You know, we carry well over 2,000 different suitings, 3,000 different shirtings.
This is that Egyptian cotton right there, man.
Yeah. We got
get a close up on this, man.
We got different things.
Dude, this is velvet. Yo, this is nice, man.
Yeah, but you know, it's like you put things together, and of course we do all the monogramming. You know, we make it personal for you. You know, it's your concept, but it's our creation because we're working together to put a piece together for you.
Okay, question.
What's up?
For an average brother like myself, or like JR, how much does a custom tailored suit run a brother like me?
A good.
You gotta have something big and tall, man. Malcolm? We can talk.
Yes, sir.
You got real big toe?
Yeah, of course.
Extra,
of course.
extra long.
No, we got that. We got you covered.
All right. Snacks big.
For starters, a custom suit will easily run you. A good quality custom suit.
Now we're talking quality. I don't want the cheap. So
no, that's what I'm saying.
We're willing to pay a little something. It is a custom suit.
Listen.
Yeah, he just came with the Egyptian cloth. You know he got it.
Yeah. a custom suit will run you starting about $1,800.
Okay.
$1,800.
Okay.
You know, but we talking about top fabrics there. You know, on the less expensive side, we can start a suit for you at about $800.
$800 for a custom suit. So we talking low end $800, high end $1,800 to get you
$2,500
to get you tailored fit, custom fit,
Oh,
fit
yeah.
the size. Only you can wear it.
Only you can wear it.
Only you can wear it.
Only you can
We're
wear it.
talking personal suit. Listen, we're gonna post Malcolm's contact information if you out there in the market, businessmen, business. Do you do women's?
We do everybody. We do kids suits,
Kids
infant
suits,
Follow
infant
me
suits.
at MalDox 518 Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Facebook, MalDox Custom Clothiers. My website is www.malduxnetwear.com. We can be reached at sales@malduxnetwear.com. Y'all hit me up. You know,
Doing big things. Now, Malcolm, before
Yo, Malcolm.
Yes, sir.
Malcolm, I know you know I'm a bow tie man. You do custom bow ties. Tell me about the custom bow ties, man. That's what you sold me on.
Oh yeah, of course, man. You know. Big shout out to my man. I'm down in New Jersey. Forgot his name right now, but he's the original originator of the double-sided bow ties. A lot of people don't give him Lamont. Matter of fact, Lamont Neckwear
Okay.
out of Newark, New Jersey. A lot of people don't give this dude respect, and a lot of big companies have taken over and started making double-sided bow ties. He's actually the starter of that. And so what I did is that I went down to a shop and he said, you know, young brother, I see that you're trying to do it. Go ahead and do it. This is how you do it. And so he was another one that just pretty much gave me the blueprint. And here I am making custom bow ties. Also, we also make custom shoes too.
custom shoes.
So if you want red bottoms, purple bottoms, orange bottoms, yellow, green, I can even take your faces and put them on the bottom of the shirt.
Size 17?
Did you hear that?
17 is easy.
Did you hear that? He said he could take your face and put it on the bottom of your shoe.
And just a
I ain't
side
never heard
note,
of that.
a little sneak preview. We will be having our first sneaker come out this summer.
Okay.
So, you know.
Watch out, big ball of brand.
That's how I
Watch
do.
out.
I do modeling, Papi.
Yeah,
we
Yo,
got
Malcolm, how at my boy?
Yo,
Yes, sir.
but before we switch gears, just give a little shout out to some of the clientele you work with. I know you got a lot of connections in the boxing world. Just give out some of the big names that you've been working with.
Huge, tremendous, big shout out to Showtime, Sean Porter. That's my man. Before we started the segment, I was actually texting him. You know, how we all got started was I hit him up on Instagram right before he fought Broner. And so, you know, I hit him up. I said, hey, man, I would like to do a custom suit for you. And he gave me, you know, the chance of a lifetime. So in that press conference, that was actually one of our suits that he had on. And so ever since then, shout out to my uncle, Kenny Porter. Shout out to Coach Larry Wade. You know, Mr. Porter is pretty much, you know, one of my main mentors. We speak at least 2-3 times a month, at least for about an hour. And a moral code that he gave me was, how you do one thing in life is how you do everything in life.
That's a good
So
quote.
how you do everything here is it's pretty much how you do everything outside of here. And so pretty much working with Sean, you know, him promoting my business, him shouting me out on Sirius Radio, you know, him doing whatever he could do to put me, you know, on to different other boxers. Shout out to Gervonta Davis, newly world champ. Shout out to Earl Spence Jr. Just fought over in England, brought the title back.
Okay.
Shout out to Terrence Crawford. You know, all of these guys I've came into contact with. Shout out to Andre, son of God Ward. He's fighting Kovalak again. These dudes, I've spoken to them, you know, and we being patient. We waiting for them, you know, to give us a call back. You know, we believe that it's gonna happen, and you know,
Man, God bless, man.
Yes, sir.
I just pray that God continue to blesses you.
Yes, sir.
And everything that you do, man. You're
Yes,
real
sir.
positive, brother. So,
Yes, sir.
you got Untouched family. You got the Untouched family behind you. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know. You're well affiliated. And, it's been a pleasure to have you come out.
Yes, sir.
Talk about your brand and what you got going on. But while we got you, just a little, take on the boxing world. I know that's your lane right there. What you think about this Mayweather Conor McGregor fight that's been
Instant knockout.
tossed around? What do you think about that? Play, is it real? Should we take it serious?
I'm gonna tell you this much. Mayweather, unfortunately, runs boxing.
Okay.
He is boxing.
He's the mayor.
He's the governor. He's the emperor. He's the king of boxing.
Pound for pound.
They don't call him Money Made for no reason. It's what he does. He's an excellent businessman. How he fights is how he handles business.
Back to that quote you said.
Exactly. Shout out to TMT. We got somebody on their team that's working with us too.
Okay.
I believe that the fight is going to take place. I know a lot of people don't like that the MMA is crossing over to boxing or vice versa. But I think that they kind of upset with Floyd because he's a black man and because he's doing it first. In my opinion. Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions. They pretty much stated if Canelo Alvarez could have did the fight, McGregor could have fought Canelo. But being that Floyd got to the table first, it is what it is. But I respect Floyd for his craft. I respect Floyd for his hard work, his determination, and what he's brought to the sport. So shout out Floyd Mayweather.
So do you?
I think I think it's gonna be a boring fight, to tell you the truth, because Conor McGregor ain't no boxer.
They said
It's good for the fans though. The fans want to see Floyd get knocked out, but
they
put gloves on.
They said that that McGregor is actually a very well-rounded type boxer. He can switch, but if you guys ever go on Facebook and watch the Berto and how he pretty much spoke about Mayweather, this guy is a genius in the ring. He's constantly he's constantly looking at the clock. He's listening to how people are breathing, things of that nature, and this dude racks up the points.
Berto said he hit harder than people think too.
Yeah, true indeed. But my man Showtime, Sean Porter, did him dirty. About a month ago down there at Barclays, we was sitting front row. Shout out Sean Porter. We was sitting front row, and people tried to say.
Who was supposed to fight next? They supposed to fight Thurman next or not?
Yeah, big shout out to Keith Thurman. That's my man too, but showing us
that was a brawl. That was a brawl fight. That was a bang.
Yeah, my thing is with that whole Porter versus Thurman fight. If you listen to the commentary at the end, my man says it was a tight split decision. Sean lost by 1 point. Sean lost by 1 point. My thing is, but this is how business goes, because if you think about it in the long term, the reason why they said it was a tight split decision is because you had Danny Swift Garcia. Shout out Danny Swift Garcia. They wanted those two to fight. Now, I had a small conversation with Thurman.
What's that?
A 10-minute conversation with Thurman.
What's that? Give us the 411.
And Thurman told me, hands down, Sean Porter's the best fighter he's ever fought. And this is what I want to say to all the people out there that's saying that Sean likes to head bunt, things of that nature. Thurman didn't complain about head bunting. Broner didn't. Paulie Malignaggi, shout out Paulie Malignaggi, didn't complain. Devin Alexander, shout out Devin Alexander, he didn't complain about head bunt. But being that was Berto's last time to get a shot, you want to say that my man is head butting? No. You was getting that work, Berto.
Kind of sounds like the LeBron parade. Kind of sounds
like the we're not going to go there because they're going to come back from this. They're going to come back from this.
Yo, Malcolm, I got to say, man, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Yes, sir.
You're always welcome to be a guest on here.
Yes, sir.
We support you, and everything you do, man. It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yo, good luck, man. Yo, Malcolm, I'll tell everybody your handle again.
Yo, you can reach me on Instagram, MalDox, MalDox 518. Twitter, MalDox 518. Facebook, MalDox Custom Clothiers. You can visit my website, www.malduxnetwear. Hit us up. we got you. If you let us know that you down with Untouched, we'll give you an Untouched discount.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We will have a copy of all his links in our comment section of the video once we post that. Yo, just once again, thanks for coming in. At this point, yo, we're gonna segue to our next guest. We got Big Rob in the building. Big Rob is yo,
What up, man? Jay.
Big Rob has been working. He's part of the Untouched crew. He's an artist. He's a local celeb. Over the last week, he's had a video that's going viral. It's about a touchy subject. You know, a lot of people. It's kind of controversy. So we're gonna let Big Rob explain why he's been going viral over the last week and give us a little background about the story. Just catch us up, man.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll give you a catch up. Well, first off, I want to say thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely, man.
I love the green light special.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Everything's a go, brother.
Everything.
Everything's a go.
Everything's
fact,
a go.
Man. Everything.
But Sunday, you know what I mean? I had the feeling like I was all alone in the world. Didn't nobody really know me. But Monday morning, all that changed. I was coming out of a church service, a spiritual meeting, you know what I mean, getting my spiritual breakfast on. And I came out on Mumford Street, and that's in the city of Schenectady. And there were some cops with their straps out, man. I was like, oh snap, I need to start recording. This is for World Star, for the Vine, something. You know, so I started recording originally on my phone. But once I saw a lot more squad cars coming up, I said, you know what, I need to go live because I don't have enough memory on my phone for this. So basically, the rundown of what happened is basically the cops were called out there to a domestic call. And what ended up happening is that there was a shootout of sorts. And the guy went down. He made it through the ordeal. But the cops had to take shots. The guy was provoking them and stuff like that, and they had to do what they had to do.
Now, this is America, and right now there's a lot of controversy in black men, the cops. You know, first thing I want to clear the air and see if, from your take, what kind of situation was this? Were the cops in the wrong?
Well.
This is the typical story that you hear in the media nowadays.
Well, it's a little bit different. There were Caucasian cops and there was a black suspect. You know what I mean? It sounds the same as every story that's out there, but this was a little different. First off, it was a domestic call that they were called on. I started filming so I could keep the cops accountable. You know what I mean, for what actions they do and. Make sure they're on their job and working through their procedures and all that stuff. What makes this different is that in the other videos, the black men in those videos aren't provoking the cops. You know what I mean? They're just going about their day, or they're selling loosies, or they're doing something
routine traffic stops,
traffic stops or something like that, and then they get fired on. You know what I mean? With this.
Yeah, man, sad stuff, man.
The guy was provoking him. You know what I mean? Like coming behind his back, like boom, 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 and acting like as if he had a gun, right? And the last time that he tried that, they actually took the shot, right? And from the video and from bystanders' point of view, from the cops' point of view, it looked as if he had a gun. But later on in the investigation with the cops, they had a press conference and they couldn't find a gun.
Wow.
So either
Rob, tell everybody where they go watch the video at.
They can watch the video on my Facebook page. My name is Robert Van Outlaw Jr. If you look me up, you go right to the photos, to the albums, the videos on my page. You can watch all 4 videos for yourself. I mean, you can be the judge for that.
Wow, man, this is it's a touchy subject, man. And I'm glad that we do have Malcolm still here. Coming from religious point of view, could you give your take on just where we are as a state in America right now with the, as a black man? I mean, we got 4 black men on the show, entrepreneurs. We try to do the right thing. Everyone here, What's your take on the state of America right now, and what's going on with our communities, our inner city communities, and the police?
Well, I'll say this. The Bible's being fulfilled. This stuff has to take place in order for the Messiah to return. And for us, this is nothing new. What's making it more seeable
is the smartphones, cameras.
Thank you. Because this stuff has been going on.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't have the social media outlets in order to get this out for the public to see. How many views you got so far?
221,000.
If he didn't have that, it'd have been their word against his, and it'd have been another easy closed case.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got a video that got over 200,000 views, what do you say to that? How do you answer that? You know, I think that is very important that if you're in church, you need to pray. And if you're not in church, then you need to pray. You know, because a bullet don't got no names.
Amen.
You know, but at the end of the day, anybody that's watching this, you need to know the law. And that's another problem. We are miseducated in the law. You know, when you know the law, there's certain things that they can't do. So it's sad right now. I got 3 sons. Shout out Malcolm of MalDox Major and my wife. But I have to teach my son the laws right now. Because if I'm not there, they have to know what to do, how to do it, to keep them safe. Because I'm a beast.
Yeah, it's trying times right now, man. The world is going, like, it seems like the end of days, man.
Yes, sir.
All signs will point to that. You know, if you are religious, it says that things will get worse before it gets better.
Of course.
So we are in those times, and it definitely seems that way. I thank Big Rob for sharing his story. We hear.
Thanks, Big Rob.
Yeah, man. And,
can I ask him a question?
Can I absolutely?
How'd you feel about seeing that firsthand?
Well, seeing it firsthand, you know what I mean? I tend to use humor to deal with intense situations, kind of like Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when he's in he's a comic book character, and when he's in a risky situation, he uses comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To deal with the intensity of the scenario. So if you watch the video, you'll see me joking and stuff like that, and that's to keep my cool. That's my personality. That's how I process things. Seeing it firsthand, and I want to put this out there as a disclaimer. You know what I mean? When I saw that man get shot, you know what I mean, it went from joking to seriousness.
And I watched that in the video. You as soon as it went to that point, you immediately started asking for prayer for the guy.
Yeah.
Just wanted the emergency services to step in at that point. All right, he's down. Let's get this man some help. That was one of the points that I seen from your video as well.
Most definitely. I'm a firm believer that prayer works.
Yes,
that man was up there for some time, a couple hours, and he's bleeding. When he got up, his shirt was covered in blood, and the only person that was in control of that scenario was God, right? So I asked people to pray for that young man. Regardless of what wrong he did, I don't condone his actions, his behavior, but that's still a human life, right? And God's going to sort everything out regardless of what our opinions are. God has the last say on who lives and who dies, right? I can't see the big picture, but listen, that man survived, right? He has some things to think about, his behavior and stuff like that, but mostly, you know what I mean, he has another chance at life, and he has a story to tell, right? Because I don't know that man's mental mind state. I don't know what he was going through, what he was thinking. But what I do know is he could have been hurting, right? And he could have been trying to do suicide by cop. You know what I mean? There's so many different variables that could have happened that didn't happen, right? And at the end of the day, people rallied behind, and they did pray. They said, my prayers, people I've never even met before are praying for some man that I've never even met before, right? And I was glad to be that conduit in which people can do that. You know what I mean? Now I'm blessed in that level. You know, so it brought a lot of things to me to acknowledge, and about my own walk. A lot of the small things that I think about throughout the day are not really that big. You know, and if we could put aside our differences in our nation right now and just help each other, pray for each other, lift each other up, and encourage each other, the world would be a lot better place, right? Because a lot of people nowadays, like the media, they want to push fear on us. They want us to be scared and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I've been reading that Bible, and he says don't fear, you know what I mean? Because he overcame the world. So you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I try to be courageous, and courage is what you do in the face of fear. So that's just my stand on it. You know what I mean? I also want to put out there that I never want to benefit from another person's misfortune. You know what I mean? So the joking and all that stuff, I want to put that out there that it wasn't meant to clown the person, the individual, or demean that person. But everybody in the video got it. The cops, the dude with the Walmart shirt, everybody. I was cracking on everybody, and that's just how.
No, but I think that was good that you videotaped it, because you never know. Like, the cop story could be different from the witness's story, but your video showed everything in context. Like, nobody can misconstrue anything. That's why it's good for people to videotape everything. So everybody's gonna appreciate you for that, man. I promise you.
Definitely.
And on that note, I just want to get your take on a controversial subject that's going on in mainstream media. Your stance kind of echoes a star athlete that took a similar stance to he just wants peace, wants greater communication from both parties, from the inner city community and the police. Colin Kaepernick right now is struggling to get picked up by an NFL team for just those concerns that we just were speaking on. Greater sense of clarity between what's going on in these controversial issues, whether it's the police fault, the party's fault, the sheer amount of volume that it happens at, you know, with the blacks in the police. What's your thoughts on what he's going through, kind of being excommunicated for having a similar stance?
Well, I think the brother's brave to be able to take that type of stance, because what I've noticed is that when you take a stand on righteousness and you're neither for nor against, but you want both parties to sit at the table and grow and be healthy, I know that there are forces that don't want that to happen, right? There are forces that don't want us to be together, and they want us to separate and be at each other's throats, and they want to marginalize us, and they also want us to be put in categories where, oh, you're a black man, you're a white man, you're a rich man, you're a poor man, right? And with Colin Kaepernick, I think he has a bigger vision, which people don't respect in the moment, but in the future, you know what I mean, people who have stood up throughout time and they stood for something, later on down the line, people read about those people and they say, you know what, that person stood for something, and people demonize them, right? You look at, I think it was Jesse Owens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He took a lot of slack from being, you know what I mean, who he was. He knew who he was, he shined the way he was, but it didn't stop people from that time frame from hating on him.
Yo, man, shout out to Kaepernick for real, for just letting everybody know that the national anthem was a slave song. Cause I didn't even know that.
True.
He put light on a lot of subjects.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't want people to wake up. They want them to be lulled to sleep, and to buy into that you are this because you come from this area, right? They don't never want you to rise above what you think you are. So at the end of the day, Colin Kaepernick is shining light on a hard issue.
A lot of subjects though.
I think when you start to shine light on dark places, people who like to thrive in that, they don't want that. It's a hard issue. America right now has a very ugly past, and until we're able to acknowledge that past, we can't move forward to get the healing from the past. So if we just
wow, can you believe he can't get a job though? He went to the Super Bowl.
I can believe it.
Malcolm,
I can believe it.
What's your take, man?
The thing
Yo,
is,
that's crazy, man.
The thing is, viewers, we have to remember something. There's a grave difference between freedom and liberty. If you look up the word freedom, the definition of emancipation is in there. Emancipation simply means transferring.
Yeah.
That's all it means. So after our ancestors were slaves, they then locked them up for heinous crimes that brought them right back into what? Slavery. Another word you need to look up is called epidemics. There's a reason why blacks go against blacks, because it's been embedded in our DNA since time before time. Bible says in Galatians 5:1, steadfast therefore in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free, and being not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. You ultimately want liberty. Stop saying that we want freedom, because freedom ain't gonna get us nowhere but going backwards. It's not gonna get us nowhere but in the same place that we've always been.
Hashtag liberty.
Now I just want respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. You stay your lane, I stay in my lane.
Yes, sir.
Respect me.
But I
I don't
think
need all of that, son. Just respect me, yo. As a man.
Yes,
All
sir.
my people too. Just respect us. Respect our movement, untouched. Like that's what I need.
Yes, sir.
All that other stuff. Cause that joint's crazy, man.
At the end of the day, I think Colin, you know what I mean, God's going to place him where he needs him to be.
Yes, sir.
I think he has a bigger purpose, and you really don't need money and fame and fortune and stuff to have value in life. And I value everything that man's doing because he stands for something, you know. So that's my
He's
thing.
trying too. He's giving his own money and everything. Like he's not just doing it for an act. Like he's really trying.
Yeah, man. So, yo, shout out to anybody that's, standing on their own, not letting the powers that be control their mindset. Stand up for what you believe in. On a lighter note, we started off the first episode of the Green Light with the NBA Finals. We're 3 games in now.
Cavs Nation, baby.
That's what we calling it now.
Woo, woo.
That's what we calling it now.
Cavs Nation, baby.
We got some special guest champ in the building. We're gonna talk some Cavs. Brother Malcolm, can you stick around a little bit longer? Talk some Cavs. Rob, how about you? You wanna stick around? Talk some Cavs.
I actually have to get to.
Yo,
get
it's been real, man. Thanks for coming out talking about.
Thank you, brother.
Yo,
some social issues.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Yo, drop your handle again, man. Drop your handle. Let everybody know where to reach you.
Yeah, man, I'm at Robert Van Outlaw Jr. on Facebook. You can meet me there. Magic518 on Instagram. Untouched Live. You already know what it is.
Untouched.
Yo, champ, man, have a seat, man. Thanks to have you, man.
Man, you know.
Yo, what's going on with your boys?
Hold
on.
First and foremost,
We got
Good up.
Cavs fans in the house.
first off, I want to start off by letting everybody know that God puts His greatest warriors through the toughest battles, man. So they said last year they want to top what they did. Well, they said this year they want to top what they did last year.
Yes, sir.
So what I believe is going to happen is the discussion of the MJ will be erased from the histories because they will come back from this 3-0 deficit, and that's just what I believe in my heart. That's why today I wore my black bronze. It's gonna be a funeral for. I'm wearing all black because it's gonna be a funeral for them Golden State, what they call warriors.
The Cavs coming back. It's Jesus play, boy.
Either one of them, Jesus Ray Allen coming out. Jesus Christ.
Well,
They need some hope.
Well, honestly, man, it's just they got a lot of firepower. It's the difference between a super team and a mega team. You got 2
it's the
MVPs,
same thing, man.
4 superstars. 2 of them, one of them is a back-to-back MVP. The other one is a 4-time scoring champion. I mean, what do you want? What can we do?
Let's look at Golden State's
Yo, but
minutes.
Kobe beat the same odds, though.
When you
Kobe
look at
beat
it,
4 All-Stars. Rondo was an
Complete
All-Star.
different teams. Golden State would
KG was
destroy.
an All-Star.
Golden State-
Paul Pierce was an All-Star.
Golden State
Ray
would
Allen is an All-Star. He
destroy
beat
Kobe
4.
Bryant. No, the 17 Warriors would beat the 96 Bulls. So Kobe Bryant has no chance. Kobe Bryant has no chance against the 17
right.
Warriors. Come on, man.
Kobe beat that nigga with Powell. Who the hell is Powell?
Pap,
That was the Memphis. That was nobody after the Lakers.
he was a superstar.
You never heard Kobe cry, bro. Kobe played with a guy that was named Ron Artest, and he switched his name to Metta World Peace.
So you're taking so much. You're taking so much away from the Lakers right now. It's not even funny. You're taking so much away from the Lakers. It's not even funny because Derek Fisher.
Like, they shouldn't even compare LeBron to Michael Jordan. Like, how you just jump over Kobe, bro? That's crazy.
Because they're completely different players. Just like Jordan, you can't compare Michael Jordan to LeBron James. Kobe and Michael Jordan are, yes, you could compare them to all day, every day.
Well, Kobe played just like him.
Exactly. They were split image. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, complete different. Even Scottie Pippen and LeBron James, complete different athletes. LeBron James is an evolutionary. He's a beast. He's a specimen we've never seen. Just like I said in the last show, we've never seen anything like this.
Kevin Durant, though.
LeBron runs all five
Yes,
positions.
you can. Kevin Durant is a different species too, to the league.
So, but when you bear that title of the greatest player in the game, isn't it? Don't you want to have the challenge? Do you want to just have a championship handed to you every year, or do you not want a challenge?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Of course.
I mean, what?
Yo, he don't want a challenge though. He started this. How you leave? You the best player in the world, self-proclaimed that everybody else want to be like. You the best player in the world. Then you go to the second best shooting guard in the league because he after Kobe.
It sounds like
D-Wade, go to the second, and then he called Chris Bosh. Like, he created his own team. He went to Miami, created his own team. They won. Then they got long in the tooth. They look old. And he like, all right, let me go back with Kyrie and all that. That's crazy to me. He created his own. He's trying to get rings by himself. Like, he don't care about winning the rings and his legacy. He just want to look better than Jordan by any means necessary. He don't care.
No.
Just like anybody who watched ball, they be like, oh, he had 39 last night. He had 27 in the first quarter and disappeared.
He should have had 50. He should have had 50.
Exactly. 27 in the first quarter, first half, and then disappeared.
But
like,
but didn't he play somewhere in the neighborhood of like
He played 46
minutes? That's a lot of time.
he's averaging 45 minutes per
45 minutes
game.
per game.
Cal Cole is Ashton Kutcher's stunt double, bro. he had Ashton Kutcher's stunt double take a three for him.
It sounds like to me we have a bona fide LeBron hater. I'm not gonna, sit here and just take it.
I mean, facts is
facts. Because to me you're targeting LeBron like he's the villain of the game.
Facts is facts.
No,
I have
listen.
no problem with LeBron.
No, because let's talk about super teams being started up.
No problem.
Let's talk about the Boston Celtics when they had
what though? You didn't do it.
nobody on the team.
Durant didn't do that last year with Westbrook when they was 3-1.
The Boston Celtics.
Don't blame LeBron because that's right.
The Boston Celtics. The Boston
did it first.
No, and they called up. And they called up.
He was trading.
They called up Rondo.
No, Rondo got drafted.
Paul Pierce. Yes, Rondo got drafted. So
Rondo got drafted.
they called up Kevin Garnett to come to the Boston Celtics.
Traded from Minnesota.
He was called himself.
He was the first nigga with a no trade clause. He started that. He didn't want to go there. They begged him.
So you're telling me LeBron? So Kevin Love wasn't traded?
I don't want you rebuilding because Malik Sealy died. Marbury bounced. He was gonna stay because that's how KG is. KG loyal, so he was gonna stay. You see, they ain't talking to Ray Allen now. They loyal because Ray Allen went to Miami. I'm telling you, yo, KG loyal, bro.
But
he's loyal.
Old school ball.
That's why he's loyal, right? That's why he went back to the Timberwolves after he got his chip in Boston.
Yeah,
that beat Kobe Bryant.
Whether he's loyal or not, the Lakers was running that era right then. They had just played Orlando in the finals.
They had Shaq,
Boston,
Kobe,
created a super team to get on the map. Next thing you know, they're in the finals.
Boston beat the Lakers.
Exactly, but they weren't even on the map.
Before.
Dwight Howard kind of had the East right.
That's how we got
Dwight and the Cavs.
You know, the Lakers went 3 years straight. You know how Kobe do, baby.
Yeah, they went 3 years straight.
Just like the Cavs went 3 years straight. I mean,
you said who? The Cavs?
The Cavs went 3 years straight.
And the worst conference in the world. The East is the worst.
And they beat a 73 and 19.
Alright, besides LeBron, who is the best player in the East?
LeBron is the best player in the East, so the second best player after him.
That's what I said. Besides LeBron, who's the best player in the East?
I'd have to give it to Kyrie.
Based off of the playoffs.
Damn, that's on his team. All right. So after Kyrie, who's the third best player in the East?
John Wall. That's my opinion.
All right, John Wall.
I was gonna say John Wall too after this playoffs.
In the West.
Huh?
John Wall couldn't watch anybody jocks in the West. Bro.
Stop it.
If John Wall's in the West, he'd be 10th best player. He's third in the East.
Are you serious?
How fast the East is.
Are you serious? You're
Yeah, I can name 10 better players than him in the West.
Name them.
You want to hear them?
Name them. Yes.
You want to know?
Yes.
Steph not better?
Okay. Yeah.
KG?
Yes.
Clay?
Yes.
No.
Whoa.
No.
That's
Yeah, Clay is better, yo.
a toss-up.
That's too far.
Clay is better.
Okay.
Yo, listen, Clay scored 37 points in the quarter. He got 60 in the game.
John
You
Wall?
want to do that?
He had 60 and 3/4.
Yo, come on, man.
One game?
Clay?
One game?
Clay is nasty. He's nasty, but
One
James
game?
Harden.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 3.
No, that's 4.
No, I'm not. No, we're not counting. I'm not counting Clay. For you, I'll put up Clay. For you, I'll put up Clay.
okay, put up Clay.
Okay.
Still
I'm
Clay.
telling you my thing. Westbrook?
Yes.
Of course, you should have put Westbrook at 3rd. Westbrook should have been 3rd.
Westbrook should have been
No particular order.
All right, so no particular order. So we're just do Westbrook.
Westbrook? Kawhi Leonard?
Oh yes,
Oh,
definitely.
what? He should have been 2nd. All right,
Yo, I'm not doing the order. I'm
You're
just
right,
telling
you're
you
right,
Steph
you're right.
Curry is in the West better than John Wall.
You at
John Wall's
6?
third in the East.
You at 6?
Huh?
You at 6?
I could.
6 is,
You got Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins on the same team.
yes, both of them back to back. Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins back to back.
So that's 8. That's 8. You at 9 right now. Who's the 9 and 10th player?
And I still might take Chris Paul over him, honestly.
Come on.
Yes, you want to take Chris Paul?
No, stop helping this man. Stop helping this man. Let this man count his 10. Let's hear who you're
Yo,
telling.
look.
That's my
Yo,
co-host.
Chris Paul, look. The West is stacked, bro.
One more.
It's trash.
You got one
Yo,
more.
Mike Conley. Yo, Mike Conley not better?
Oh.
No.
Yo. Show's over.
No.
You can't.
Mike Conley, they gotta be hand in hand. Cause Mike Conley almost killed Spurs by himself.
He's a great defensive player, but you're not playing him better than John Wall. I'm sorry. John Wall is
got a better shot.
What? You put Mike Conley on the Wizards to be the same results.
I don't know if he's
He's not as fast as John Wall. He's not locking John Wall down. I'm sorry. It's not happening. John Wall will give him 30 any night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he'll give John Wall 30.
No, he won't. He's not an offensive player.
Devil's advocate, I'm not even sure John Wall's the next. You got Paul George over there in the East. Jimmy Butler's over there. You got the
The East is trash. The East, no.
You got the Greek
Not
freak over there.
not even in the top 10 in the West.
You got the Greek
You
freak
put
over
those
there.
players I said?
Yo, real talk. I throw Hassan Whiteside in that category too. He showed me a lot in the last 2 years.
You guys are getting DeMar DeRozan.
You got
Yeah,
DeMar
look,
DeRozan.
you gotta go to Whiteside. That's how corny the East is.
We got a couple bigs in our top 10 for the West. We gotta have some bigs.
Listen,
Hey, Andre Drummond.
Alright, what place they was at? 5th place?
Who that?
You said Whiteside. Whiteside didn't make the playoffs.
They was tied. They was a 3-way tie for.
Listen, I'm listening. Paul George, 8th place. Come on, man. These niggas, people that's not, they're not even making any team eat.
Everybody knows the West is a kingpin to the East.
Exactly. The West is
But
way
LeBron
better,
James is the only
and
team that matters.
That's my whole point. LeBron expected that in the East, so he could always go to the finals. But he didn't know that they was gonna make a beast in the West.
Now,
They
And
both
that's what he
Titans.
gotta face. He gotta face that beast in the West now.
Because they had to develop that. They needed to develop
let's
that.
get some bold predictions to close the show. All right, over under. How many games will Cleveland win in this finals? 1.
Under.
Over. You got 1 game. I got 1 game is the number. You said under. They getting swept.
They ain't going. Yeah, they going to bed, man. They demoralized. LeBron have 40, Kyrie have 40, and y'all lose. That's demoralized, bro. That's it.
What you got,
I mean,
big
he's
mom?
50 from both of them.
You think they coming back to
50,
win it all?
50, they ain't 50 from both of them and 48 maybe.
I honestly think that
They
they're
have
gonna
to
come
be,
back.
baby.
What you got, champ? You got them coming back too?
Oh, of course. Of course.
No-
I
no
believe.
doubt.
I believe.
I believe.
Believeland.
Yo, Jay, you said they gonna win the series?
East 99 in the
Yo,
house.
we got Champ Epidemik who saying they coming back to win.
I see it happening.
This is what it is. Yo, and you know what? When they do it, we're gonna do another. We're gonna do another podcast.
I bet you. No, I bet you they believe in Santa
Yo,
Claus.
if Cleveland goes,
We doing another podcast. And you driving up.
yo, remember where you heard it
I bet
first.
they believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, everything, bro.
Remember where you heard-
the Cavs coming back.
Remember where you heard it first. If Cleveland comes back and wins the finals, we will be hosting the green light from the parade in Cleveland gear. That's how confident I feel that this series is over.
Okay. Get your money up.
Yo, Marcus, Mike, if y'all watching right now, prepare to rent a towel. This time we're renting a towel. We're gonna shoot out to Cleveland. We're gonna be geared up in Cleveland gear, popping bottles with Brian with Jay. I got no shirt on again. It's gonna be strappy. Y'all think it's a game? I'm serious. I believe.
Yo, they went to Game 7 twice with the Warriors without KD, bro. Think about that. If they such a better team, they went to Game 7 twice. 6. The Warriors won it the first year in 6, so you can might as well say 6-7.
Without Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Without KD.
And they didn't have Kyrie and Kevin Love the first series.
KD ain't no slouch, boy.
Listen,
Exactly. I'm not counting
to
him
be
out.
real though, this is the first time that even teams, everybody's healthy because last year Draymond got suspended and Kyrie,
But they
Steph
added a
Curry
piece.
was injured.
But they added a piece.
Nah, I don't do hypotheticals. Nah,
So-
they lost.
They added a
I
piece.
don't do hypotheticals like.
And KD
Draymond,
is no
who else
slouch.
that's corny,
KD
nah.
is
They
second
lost.
best in the league. Second
He
best.
should have got that technical. He shouldn't have kicked niggas, yo. He be kicking niggas like he a kung fu artist or something.
I don't like Draymond's style of play either. He's a bum.
Yo, every team needs a dog in them. The Cavs got Tristan Thompson, but I don't know where he been at. He been in that Kardashian booty.
Nah, they got they dog is a flea bitten, brainless J.R. Smith. I don't know what's going on with J.R. Honestly,
Yo, everybody say, listen, Klay Thompson is the same as J.R. Smith. He just got a brain, bro. They got the same game.
honestly, you gotta think of the bigger picture too. They're not just athletes. They got lives outside of. J.R. had a premature child back in February and didn't leave the hospital till May. So think about it that
Yo,
way.
listen, I don't want to hear all this crap every shit. Kobe had a rape charge.
A rape charge? He was getting some pussy.
60, 55, 45, 48,
his
56,
wife is
like
about to divorce him.
I sold 22 cars when I got some pussy from a 6-year-old.
You can't make excuses. It's your job, bro. You can't go to your job like, yo, man, I had a headache last night. No, you gotta go there and do your job. They don't want to hear that shit.
Listen, man. Kobe had a rape charge. This has nothing to do with a
Everybody
child.
wanna
A
get
child.
that. Everybody got
That's your
problems,
child,
baby.
man. You have kids? You have children? You got children? You hear me? You have any children? No?
We're having some.
I guess he's saying no. He don't got no seeds. You got any seeds?
He got a couple kids.
You got a couple kids?
Yeah, we're having some
Technical
audio
difficulties?
difficulties.
Oh, okay. He's going now.
But yo, I want to thank everybody for coming out, tuning into the Green Light. It's been a pleasure to have you. Come back out next Thursday. We'll be here same time. New guests, new topics, fresh show. Yo, once again, I want to thank the whole Untouched family, the whole Untouched team. Thank my guests, Big Rob, Big Mal coming out. It's been a great show. Everything is a go. Yo, once again, shout out to the high up high and almighty God above us, giving us the breath to do this.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
You know, shout out to Yaya's house, Mr. Marks. Anybody I'm forgetting, yo, thanks for coming out. Thanks for the support, and we'll be back.